Alright, this is Andrew with Jodo Home Inspections. We are doing a sewer scope today here in Olympus Cove. Today is July 3rd, 2026. We're at 3756 East Lois Lane, and we have the camera pushed out 86 feet to the city connection. Now we're going to pull it back and record it and see what we find. So that first connection point is called the nose on. That's where it goes from your lateral line into the main city line. And right off the bat we have this big root. It's basically blocking the entire pipe. It's kind of acting like a curtain, and so waste is still getting through it. But it's big enough that I would definitely recommend that it be cleaned out. They could hydrojet it out. There's another one. Not as bad, but honestly, even if I had seen just that one, I think I would have said that that warrants being cleaned. More roots here. Once you have roots, you're always going to have roots. That'll just be a maintenance item in the future. But they can hydrojet those out. It's high pressure water, and it cleans out all of the gunk from the line, all the roots. There's another one. As we get closer, you'll see a little bit of buildup. This looks like cast iron through here. I wonder if this line used to be attached to an older home, or maybe it was stubbed in from the street. This looks like cast iron, which wouldn't have been used in 2010. By 2010, they were all basically all plastic lines. The issue with cast iron is it gets rough and rusty, and will eventually need to be replaced. They're older lines. And so if there had been a house here built in the 60s or 70s, that's probably that line. There's an area right around here. It was around 33 feet. There was some standing water and waste, and I kind of had to push hard with my camera to break through it. And then it relieved all the water. So something that had gotten stuck on the line, or maybe a piece of calcium deposit. Luckily my camera broke it off, but I would recommend having that cast iron cleaned at the same time as the roots. There are different ways to clean cast iron. They could coat it, where they use a chain to cut off all the rust, and that would make it nice and smooth again. This is ABS, which is a plastic line. I access this line through a clean out in the front yard. There are some clean outs inside, all in finished areas, and so I opted to go from the clean out outside. That shows us everything from in the yard, but not necessarily what's under the house itself, under the slab. But to recap, I would recommend having this line cleaned to get the roots out, and then also to clean up the cast iron. I would recommend the insurance on this line. You can get home serve. It's pretty affordable, and then if you have a backup, they'll come clear it, or if you have a bigger issue, they can help put money towards it. I'm going to end this recording now.